Welcome, YouTubers! This will be a wonderful 1v1, aka with 2v2 bots extra. SMITE Deathmatch. I will be playing against the one and only Mad Redneck versus my skills. Jeremy, this is going to be a wonderful game. I'm going to need your help, though. I haven't played SMITE that much, so I'll use anything I can get from you here. That's a new game, but you know, I need to get used to it again. I haven't played this in forever. I
realize I haven't played it in forever either. I remember most of the items in the shop though, so. By the way, who are you playing?
Me? That has to stay a secret. And it will be a Soul versus Freya. Or Freya.
Soul versus Freya. Well, right. In the Soul versus Freya, if Soul hits you with her little AoE thing, then as long as built right, can instantly just about kill you. And then, I mean, just, yeah, death. You playing as Freya, because I'm pretty sure you're the one playing as Freya.
Most definitely.
You can build her two ways. You can either build her like straight damage and attack speed, or lifesteal and attack speed, or you can build her cooldown reduction. You can build Freya many ways, but if you're going against a Soul, you're gonna want more damage than the lifesteal because of the fact you want to kill Soul before she pops into her ball.
Gotcha. So hit hard, run like a bitch. Gotcha. Not too hard. Not too hard. I think I can handle this.
You do realize you're going against. Okay, I'm not particularly complimenting Calvin on his playing style, but you are going against Calvin in the way that Calvin plays, who probably will be able to kill you.
Maybe.
And I'm not meaning it to insult you either, Calvin, at the same time. It's just, you know.
Oh, you're good.
An ally has been
I remember I'm trying to freaking, you know, slow down on all the insults. Yeah.
Calm and collected. That's all we need. A little bit. I'm a little happy to be back on the YouTubes, but
oh yeah, that reminds me.
Mostly just in a good mood today.
Trevor. Reminds me a lot right now, actually. All I gotta do is tomorrow, when cause I'm going ahead and say this right now. If they will put me back in, if I get a waiver for anxiety, I'm gonna go back in the military. I'm going to. It's a lot better than working at Walmart. No offense to anyone watching this work at Walmart. It's a great place to work. I just want a better career path set forward than at Walmart.
Than a Walmart greeter? Hi, welcome to Walmart.
I'm not a Walmart greeter. I'm the guy that works back in the freight or GM side, however you want to call it.
Tell me there has to be some special Walmart greeters there, correct?
There's no greeters at our Walmart. There's none.
Mine there is.
Right now, there's a lot of Walmarts. They're hiring, I guess, a new kind of thing right now. Not ours, but other ones are. And it's basically a person to where you hear that store beep, there's already an associate standing there saying, "Sir, may I see your receipt?" Or "Ma'am, may I see your receipt?" They're trying to cut down all the losses from the stores, because a lot of people steal out of Walmart and really just any place, really. So, which is sad. I mean, I don't see why someone could steal. The only thing that I could see someone stealing for, even though it is wrong, is like a loaf of bread or something to feed their family. Something food related to feed their family. That's the only thing I can understand, but it's still wrong. Yeah.
Damn it. Get away.
Well, that high-pitched voice, Calvin. What's going on over there?
You know, just Trevor, you know, putting me on fire.
I about figured he was getting screwed.
Let's make it
I'm still alive though.
Has been slain.
For now.
no more night girl. Time to shine. Ha! Been here long enough.
Oh, by the way, Trevor. How much money do you have? Alrighty. I have a question for you.
Some damage?
Do you want
Please.
Rainbow Six Siege or Battleborn or any of those? No, I'll put the other half to it and you can just pay me the other half back whenever you get a job.
Killing spree.
Let's make it hot. Ha!
Well, as long as I'm off, I'm playing it and I'm get on every time I get off at 11, so. And to be honest, you and Calvin both would like Battleborn. It's just, I think you two will end up liking the same characters, which would be a problem. The only reason it's a problem is because when you do the PvP thing, you can only have one of the same character. But when you do the co-op like story, you can have multiples of the same character. Like if you do it in a private match, you know, if you do like to find the 4 more people, then you can't. But if you do it in a private match, you can.
Ally has been
What's
slain.
that? A little unstable.
For example, you said you wanted to know which ones have guns. Well, one of the, if you do an alphabetical, Benedict has a rocket launcher. That is his standard weapon, rocket launcher. Every time he RTs, he shoots a rocket out of the rocket launcher. Really the best thing about him is he has like a, how do I explain it? He's a bird, okay? He's like a damn eagle. So he has like one wing is like a regular wing, and another one's like, I guess like a mechanical wing, I guess you can say.
An ally has been slain.
His passive is called Flyboy, and what that is jumping again in the air allows Benedict to double jump, holding secondary attack while in the air causes Benedict to glide for a limited time. His weapon is a UPR SM-23 rocket launcher that deals heavy damage and a wide explosive radius. His talent is Benedict's battle armor is heavily augmentable to support combat mobility and damage output. His first skill, which would be LB, if I'm correct. I haven't played Battleborn at all today, even though my console's been on the computer. His LB fires a rocket that deals 133 damage. This is just like level 1. So I mean, you can upgrade it. Well, it upgrades as you level, put it that way. And targets enemies for 3 seconds. Subsequent rockets home in on targeted enemies. So, say you hit Calvin with your LB. Well, now your RT is gonna home to him for the next 3 seconds. Your RB is liftoff. And what that does is it launches Benedict skyward for strategic advantage or a hasty withdrawal from combat. If I'm correct, that's like a really high up in the air, like launch. But if Calvin had a gun, he can still shoot you. But if he doesn't, if he's melee, he can't hit you. You know.
Your middle tower is under attack.
His ultimate is called Boomsday, not Doomsday, it's a B, not a D. Launches a player-guided missile that deals 500 damage, reactivating the skill in flight, triggers early detonation. That's his ultimate. Now, as you level up in game, because it's like SMITE, how you keep leveling up, like you have a character level. That's goes with you each time. But as you start a new match in PvP or PvE, you'll level up from 1 to 10 again. Well, every time you level up, you get to choose between 2 skills, unless there's a mutation. Mutation happens every 3, 5, 7, 9, and 12th level. And all it does is add an extra thing in the middle. It's like, hey, you can choose this instead of these 2. I'm not going to go through all Benedict's things because there's a lot of damn characters to go through, but there's like 20 options at least starting off. Every time you level, to choose things. I mean, like, for example, when we go to right here, your 3rd level, you can choose between reloading your rocket launcher 30% quicker, or to increase the speed of the rockets by 25%. Alright, next one is Caldarius. This guy is a robot who has a SMG pistol. His passive allows him to activate his thrusters to jump a 2nd time mid-air in any direction. He carries a rapid-fire TMP, which is the SMG pistol, and he has a wrist-mounted energy blade for close-range engagements. His LB is a dash that when he hits someone it pushes them back. His RB is a flashbang that deals damage, and you can actually upgrade the flashbang to do damage over time. And his ult launches him in the air, and when he's up like fully up in the air, he has 3 seconds and he can choose to land down somewhere and do a good bit of damage to the area. Next one that has a gun is Galt. Now, Galt has a shotgun. His passive is the last 4 shots of Galt's revolver shotgun cylinder deal 25% more damage. The weapon is a customized shotgun that deals incredible damage at short range, but is weaker at greater distances. Of course, if you play any type of freaking shooting game, you'd know that. Or in real life, if you had a gun, you'd know that. His LB is think a scorpion, basically. Get over here, the thing it shoots out, that's what his LB basically is. If you hit someone, you're gonna pull them towards you. His RB is a trap that stuns enemies, and it does stun players to where they can't do anything. And it does damage, and you can have 2 of those deployed at any time. His ultimate allows him to dual wield shotguns, so he'll have 2 shotguns. Marquise, he's the one that I've told you about before that has a pistol that can turn into a sniper rifle. His passive is Bane shots marks targets, which his gun's name is Bindle Bane. The 3rd shot on the same target adds 50%, so it adds half the damage as bonus damage. So, say you did 60 and then 60, well, now you did 90 on the 3rd shot. Weapon is Bane. It's a collapsible sniper rifle fit with a custom hilt pistol for close range engagements. His LB is a little field that actually slows all enemies in it, and you can upgrade it to where when allies go into it, it makes them faster. RB is an owl that reveals nearby enemies on the map. His ultimate actually has like it's a one-shot ultimate. Doesn't one-shot people as far as I know, but it like sniper rifle form charges and then shoots. It goes through like if you upgrade it, it can go through any wall in the game. It'll go straight through it. So if you wanted to aim at Calvin way off in the spawn and shoot, if you had the upgraded ult, which is like level 8 or 10 or something, it'd go through the entire map and hit you if it didn't move. So, yeah. Like I said, I'm saying all the ones with guns. There's other ones who are ranged that don't have guns. I'm just going with all the ones with guns. Montana,
Your middle
his passive is the hotter his minigun is, the more damage he does. I told you his weapon is a minigun. His LB is a dash that when he hits him knocks him back. If when the person you hits another enemy or an ally, they're stunned. So I mean, for example, because they have a game mode on here that's just like freaking SMITE.
Why is he able to coop able to take me out with one shot?
If you hit, say, Calvin into a minion, Calvin would be stunned. The RV of Montana loads a specialized ammunition that slows enemies on hit, which can also be upgraded to do
Your
damage
team
over
has
time,
destroyed a middle enemy Phoenix.
but it also reduces the damage you take by 30. And the ult of Montana is basically, he says, screw you, I'm gonna stop the ground to stun you. That's what he does. It's like big stun. Oscar Mike, think of basically your everyday soldier. He's a 30-round clip in his assault rifle. His passive is the first 15 rounds of the assault rifle deal 50% more damage. His LB is a stealth. You go invisible for 9 seconds. And the only way you can exit stealth before the 9 seconds is if you use a skill or attack. So even if someone uses like a AoE, it's not gonna knock you out. Your RB is a frag grenade, which can be upgraded into a napalm. The frag grenade can be upgraded into a napalm grenade, which deals damage over time in an area. And then the ultimate of Oscar Mike is an airstrike. Target an area to strike with 13 laser-guided missiles, each of which explode for 250 damage to nearby enemies. Which his airstrike ult can also be upgraded to where it does a smaller area, but instead of just waiting for all 13 lasers to hit, it combines all 13 lasers damage into one and shoots a laser beam down. But it's a smaller area. I probably am not saying her name right. Reyna, she, her passive is she places a shield booster over shield on an ally. She receives one as well. Basically, she can give an overshield to someone. By the way, not every character has a shield. Just go ahead and point that out. I did figure that out. Not every character has a shield. Her weapon is a laser pistol. Primary attacks uses her lethal laser pistol to do damage to her enemies. Her LB is a shield booster, applies an overshield to target ally that blocks up to 225 damage over the next 8 seconds. While applied, plasma pulse charges the target shield. Your recording not going good or something?
No, he left the game. Oh, don't worry, I'll wait for you. Died once by me, and now I'm down a partner. Fuck.
A little unstable.
Well, now that you're back and you're ready to fucking destroy me, I'll just give you.
An ally has been slain.
No more nice
Your middle Phoenix is under attack.
But
Phoenix has been destroyed.
on to the next one.
Under attack.
If you want to count bow and arrow into the thing of guns, You got Thorn. Her passive is enemies hit with a charged arrow or highlighted and cursed for 8 seconds. Skills and charged arrows do 25% damage. Her
Oh,
weapon
you're lucky
is
Kukulkan saved you.
Down.
but Thorn, her LB is a volley, and it's actually not that bad because shoots 5 arrows, each dealing damage. Well, say one of those arrows missed, it's going to ricochet off the whole terrain. So they hit a wall, it's going to ricochet off and go, you know, so let's keep ricocheting until it hits something.
Let's have another fucking match, and this time don't fucking lag out.
You can't help that, so I wouldn't even be saying that. There you go.
Oh, it screws me over. I got Arachne, the hardest hitting person, sitting in the base like, ugh, did I break a leg?